How does a broken bowl become the most beautiful thing in the room? In Japan, there is an art form that does not hide damage. It does not patch cracks with matching paint or smooth them over with clever disguise. It fills them with gold. It is called Kintsugi, and the world has never fully recovered from its wisdom. Her name was Hana. She was 12 years old, and she had decided she was ruined. A failed exam, a broken friendship, a silence at the dinner table that lasted too many nights. She did not cry anymore. Crying felt like admitting the cracks were real. Her grandfather Kenji was a craftsman, not of grand things, of small, quiet ceramic things. One morning, she found him holding a shattered bowl as if it were something precious. She thought, why doesn't he just throw it away? He did not look up. He simply said, "Come, sit." She watched his hands, brushed to lacquer, lacquer to crack, crack to gold. Slowly, the broken places became rivers of light. Every fracture the bowl had ever suffered, now announced in gold. Not hidden, honored. "Grandfather, why don't you just buy a new one?" A new bowl has no story. This one survived something. That is worth more than new. He lifted the finished bowl and held it toward the light. The gold veins caught the lantern's warmth and threw it back across the room. It was the most beautiful thing she had ever seen, and it had been broken. Hana did not speak, but something in her chest shifted, like a door opening slowly into a room she had forgotten existed. Here is what Kintsugi teaches the world. Your fractures are not your failures. They are your cartography, the map of everywhere you have been cracked open and chosen somehow to hold. We live in a world obsessed with perfection, with seamless surfaces, with stories that have no visible scars. We hide our breakings in dark places and hope no one looks closely enough to find them. But Kintsugi says, look closer. The most extraordinary vessel in the room is always the one that has been broken and repaired, and does not pretend otherwise. Hana grew up. She became a craftsman herself. And every time someone brought her something shattered, she would reach for the gold. Not to make it new, but to make it true. What has been broken in you is not the end of your story. It is the place where the gold goes in. Subscribe to Aurum Mind for more.